also I have bought 2 new fragrances which I got for a bargain. Now, first of all, please accept my apologies for the traffic noise outside. I am in a hotel which has very thin, like French windows that open onto a balcony, very thin walls, and I got up at it's 5:50 in the morning as I'm filming this, so I thought it would be quieter, but as you can hear, it's not. It's like I'm on a big freeway, and they put me right next to the front of the freeway, and it's really annoying. And what happened was I actually started filming this entire video in another hotel, and I did that mega early in the morning as well, because it's the only time I could do it. And then turns out that the half of the sound messed up on the first part of the video, so this is like a reshoot. So what you're going to see is when I get to my reaction to the first fragrance which I bought here. Truck. Can you hear that? That's really loud. It doesn't bother me for sleeping, actually. I kind of quite like it, but I'm really sorry if you don't. Yes, so you're going to see me cut to my other hotel where the sound was okay, where I get my reaction. So this video is very messy and very loud. I'm really sorry, but the second part will have very little traffic, at least. So just a heads up, but I needed to get this done. I thought getting up this early would make the traffic less loud, but apparently this road is just crazy 24/7. So let's get on with the first fragrance which I bought on my travels. I've also got the notes here on Fragrantica, so this is Low Kenzo Intense. And this box is bashed to F. It's actually nearly it's falling out the bottle, but I always bring this when I come and visit my fiance, because it's her favourite one on me. It was launched in 2015. Let me get the bottle out for you. So this is like a flanker of the original Low Kenzo, which is actually one of my favourite fragrances as well. So obviously I had to bring this, and I really love it because she loves it. I've used quite a bit of this. This was actually bought for me at duty free, and I think I'm on about 35% left. So it has the classic wavy bottle design that Kenzo has. It's a deep, dark, aquatic smell. It smells really nice. And even though I've had this quite a while, about 6 years, it still lasted me a long time. I actually bought a couple of backup bottles as well. So let's go ahead and give you the notes on this one. So the notes are, it's classed as an aromatic aquatic fragrance on Fragrantica. The nose behind this fragrance is Olivier Cresp. The top notes are seawater, yuzu, lime. Middle notes black basil, and base notes are cedar and vetiver. So yeah, it's this sort of dark, deep, aquatic. People have said it's almost like an Invictus type smell. I don't know about that, maybe slightly, but I'd say it's its own thing. And very sweet as well, almost like a kind of fruity, sweet, like a I don't know, it has like a sort of dark. I think someone in the review said Kool-Aid, but not in a bad way. It's like sweet. But yeah, it's a deep, dark, aquatic fragrance. So yeah, of course I had to bring this with me because it's one of my faves. I think actually my second fave of all time is the original Low Kenzo, which I didn't bring with me because that's very light and summery. So I didn't bring that. It's much more appropriate for summer. But anyway, all right, next. It's interesting because most of the fragrances I bought were kind of summery. And it's December right now, it's right before the holidays. The thing was, a lot of my dark, deep, wintry fragrances are actually quite recent purchases and all quite full bottles. So, and I didn't really have room in my suitcase because I had Christmas gifts for people, and I just didn't have room, and the weight, there's weight limits as well. So, but Zadig and Voltaire, this is a great one for winter. This is him. This is him. One of my favourites as well. It has this really cool sort of embossed bottle there, box. Sorry. And this is a sort of leather. It's an incense fragrance. I actually don't think it has leather. Let me see. It was launched in 2016. This is him. Was created by Nathalie Lawson and Aurélien Guichard. The notes are black pepper and grapefruit. Middle notes are incense and vanilla. Base note is sandalwood. So there's no leather note, but it feels like it should be a leathery fragrance because of the black bottle and I don't know. I think it has a leathery vibe, but this is like an interesting sort of incensey vanilla bottle, and it has a scent, and it has this sort of carved rock bottle design, which is kind of like the Zadig and Voltaire thing. Let me know if you tried or you wear any of the Zadig and Voltaires, whether you're male or female. I'd be really interested to hear. And this is interesting because I didn't like this at first. I kept sort of coming back to it like a moth to a flame. So do I like this? I kept smelling it in the shops, going, do I like this? And it just sort of started to have like get a grip on me, and now I just find it really addictive. I wore it yesterday. Like if it's a cold day, it was actually quite mild yesterday, but very rainy, so it was still appropriate. And it's a smooth, it's a smooth but strong scent, very hard to describe. Give it a go, give it a try. I really want to try some of the other Zadig and Voltaire fragrances, but you can see how much I've used, and there's probably on about 40% left, so about here. And for a 50ml, and for considering like how many fragrances I have, I've really hammered this because I love it so much, and I'll definitely, when I run out, be buying a new bottle, because I think it's going to be a permanent one in my collection. Really like it. Great one from like the signature one from Zadig and Voltaire. So let me know if you've tried any of those brands. I'd be really interested. Slightly under the radar brand, I think. Okay, next we're going to do another Kenzo, and it's this one. It's Kenzo on Eau de Parfum, and this is in the classic sort of katana sword bottle with bamboo there. I actually don't have a box for this one because I bought it as a gift set. It was this and a wash bag, which is my current wash bag. Really nice wash bag. Very spacious, has the Kenzo brand on it. You've seen it in previous videos, but so there was no box as such. This is again another deep dark aquatic. I brought this because I kind of didn't know what else to bring, and it's another great go-to. I've used that much, so I'm on about 40% left, and even though it is it's like another summery aquatic fragrance, and even though it's another summery aquatic fragrance, it's kind of deeper, darker. It's an eau de parfum concentration, so it's deeper and darker, and I'd used quite a lot, so it wasn't as heavy in my suitcase. I actually keep it in a little sort of pouch that I got with another fragrance, another Kenzo fragrance, because just to protect it. I always keep the boxes so that I can protect my bottles from breakage when I'm traveling. And the notes on this one are launched in 2016 again. Top notes are mint, citruses and cardamom. Middle notes are C notes, sage and spices. Base notes, sandalwood, vetiver, cedar and vanilla. And that mint gives it a really uplifting to give it a much deeper, darker vibe. I'll spray this actually. It's discontinued, but hey. Okay. Yeah, it smells so nice. It's deep dark aquatic. Now just be careful because there is a new one called Kenzo. I think it's it might be. There's a new Kenzo Intense, and it's in a kind of like a bamboo bottle, like a long bottle, and it's a whole new scent and it's a whole new perfume, and I don't like it at all. It kind of has like Jean Paul Gaultier. What is it? Le Beau Jardin, the new one in the green bottle. It's kind of the same perfumer as that, and it has this. There's a note that he uses in all of them, and I don't like it. It kind of gave me a headache, unfortunately. Just wasn't for me. But hey, what are you gonna do? Okay, so that's Kenzo Homme Eau de Parfum. Alright, next, this is Bulgari Man Wood Neroli. Is probably the fullest bottle that I brought with me, and again this is a summery orange blossom heavy fragrance. It smells so good, and it'd been high on my list for a while. I had to bring it with me because I wanted to wear it around my fiance, and I just wanted to wear it more. Again, it's aquatic, but it's very strong, and the best thing about this is that it lasts so well on my skin. I've had other Bulgari fragrances like Man in Black. I had the sort of boozy leathery fragrance, great scent, didn't last very long on my skin, so I wouldn't be buying that one again. I used it all up. But this is so great, like and the notes are so it's a woody floral musk fragrance from Men, launched in 2019 by perfumer is Alberto Morillas. Top notes are neroli and bergamot. Middle notes are orange blossom, Virginia cedar, and cypriol oil. Argamotha. Base notes are woody notes, white musk, ambergris, and leather. And you get this beautiful like orange blossom. You turn the top to spray it like that. It's beautiful. Orange blossom, top heavy one. As the notes that I don't like are, I don't like blood orange, like Terry Dermes, that sort of sharp blood orange. That scent, there's something about that I don't like. But this is much more sort of like than the orange blossom and neroli. Is more of a fresh, juicy orange. It has a real depth to it, maybe because of the woods and the florals, but it lasts so well. You can still get this. I don't know if it's discontinued, but it seems to be a bit harder to find in stores than the other ones. Like there's another wood one as well that they do, which seems to be more available. But you can buy this online, which I bought it online for. It's about £62, so you're looking at about $80. Worth it. Lasts really well. I'm so happy that I own this. Really nice. I do like these bottle designs as well. So. Okay, finally I bought a little decant with me. This is a travel bottle, and this is actually Castel Baljac, which is the one I bought in France. It was like a unique French brand which I'd never heard of, so I was very intrigued by that. If you go back to like my French hangout in my hotel video, it's there. It's full fragrance wearing, it might be there, but it's called Castel Baljac Homme Cool. The bottle's like a dark blue graded bottle. I didn't bring it with me because I needed to sort of keep the weight down. Kind of a bit like the Boss Bottled Night Colour. Launched in 2020. The notes are grapefruit, mandarin orange, star anise. Middle notes mint, birch, tea, and ginger. Base notes are incense and cedar. And it's a deep dark. I've nearly used it all because I really like it so much. But it's a deep dark, a sort of fresh, yeah, it actually has a bit of the Kenzo Intense vibes, really. Yeah. And it's really nice. Like when I don't know what to wear, I'm finding I'm going for this one a lot. The way the decants work is, I don't know if I don't know if it's going to work on this one, but what you do know is not going to come with some. Basically, most fragrance bottles will have, you can take the top off and you put your decant on there and you pump it, and that you can buy these little Travelo sets, and it means you can travel with your favourite fragrance without weighing down your luggage, or going over like the 100ml limit if you can fit it in. The only thing is with these, you can't really wash them out, so if you've had a strong fragrance and you put a different one in, it can be a bit of an odd mix sometimes. But I generally, it's not too bad. I mean, I've had all sorts in this one, and I can still smell the Castel Balzac. There's not any kind of too weird mixes, really. So yeah, just be careful, because sometimes certain fragrance bottles won't let you lift off the thing, like Paco Rabanne 1 million is not going to let you do that. So but if you've got the classic sprayer, usually you'll be able to do the decant thing. So, and finally on to the fragrances which I brought with me. Before we go on to the ones I actually bought here, this is Kissner by The Body Shop, my all-time favourite fragrance. I've used a lot of it already this year. I usually go through a bottle every year, because it's just my go-to fragrance. I'll wear it for any situation. I want to feel good and boost my mood. This is another sort of fresh green fragrance, and the notes are launched in 2002. Top notes are bergamot, grapefruit, and orange. The middle notes are basil, geranium, and thyme. Base notes are moss, patchouli, and cedar. So it's fresh and green, not especially like juicy, citrusy, but really fresh and green. And I just love it. I remember buying this when I needed an alternative to Acqua di Gio. I can never wear the original Acqua di Gio. I'm sorry if you love that one, but it reminds me of my teenage years, which were horrible, 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 and I don't want to have a scent memory of that, so Acqua di Gio can't do. I can do the flankers, the new versions, but not the original. Can't do it, so. But yeah, this is so green. The only trouble with this is it doesn't last for, it doesn't last at all. But it's really like you could just reapply it, you just reapply it really easily. It's fresh green. The moss note makes it nice and green. But yeah, for those 2 hours, hour and a half, it's really nice, and it's not mega expensive. It's like £22. So was it like $28, something like that? I really love it. I don't care that it doesn't last, because I can just reapply. And like I said, I usually get through a bottle, and I've actually been using it lots more this as the year winds down. And in winter, it was quite full up until sort of fall, and then needed that comforting uplift, and was in a lot of situations where I just needed my old favourite, and so I started getting through it. So yeah. Alright, we're now on to the fragrances which I bought here in the USA, because I found a couple of bargains of ones which were on my want list. And the first one is Paris Hilton, for him. I got a 30ml for $10.99, so I had to go for it. I do like the bottle design. And this is great because it was fairly kind of not high on my list, but for $10.99 and a 30ml bottle, if I didn't like it, then I could always just I'll have used it up. But this is the bottle again. It has the same design as the box, this sort of cylindrical design, which I really like. So the notes are, it's not much info here. Launched in 2005. The top note is mango, cucumber, fig leaf. Middle notes musk, sage, juniper, mountain air. And the base notes are cedar, basil, and amber. And this is apparently like the mango cucumber is top heavy. So I'm actually going to spray some on my wrist. Nice sprayer actually. And this is where the video is going to cut to the previous one that I filmed, because my reaction to this fragrance, that's when the sound was okay. So I'm gonna see you in the past for the rest of this video, and hopefully there'll be less traffic and you'll get my reaction to Paris Hilton for him, and you're gonna get my reaction to the other fragrance I bought, which I'm not going to tell you about, but all will be revealed. Okay, see you in a bit. So immediately I can smell that cucumber. Yeah, that cucumber note is really very green. It's very green, and then it has the mango. It's not an especially fruity mango, but wow, that cucumber, wow, it's that watery smell. They've really recreated it really well, and I don't really have time to do a dry down on this, but I imagine it's going to be quite linear. I don't think you're going to get any like mega woody bass vibes or anything, but oh, this is so fresh. Kind of like has like one of those like, melon body mist vibes. But I really like it. Yeah, don't knock it. Don't knock Paris Hilton. I heard good things about it, and they weren't wrong. And I want to try her other fragrances as well. So I'm very happy with this purchase. Absolute bargain. Didn't break the bank, and if I didn't like it, then I haven't bought a big one, but I do really like it. It'll be really nice in summer. Yeah, just very, very nice. Okay, that's a win. Okay, next. This is Tommy Bahama For Him, and this has been on my list for a long, long time as well. I'm going to take the cellophane off, actually. I'm actually getting that, so yeah. I can't remember if I got you the notes, but the top notes are watermelon, tangerine, ginger, pear, violet leaf, coriander, tiare flower, amber, Australian sandalwood, tonka bean. Yeah, immediately I get like a spice as it settles down, and it gets a Nautica Voyage with extra spice, I'd say. I think they were launched about the same year as well, which is interesting, but yeah, interesting. Okay, wow, really like it. That's the top there. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the video because I don't want it to be too long, but I hope you enjoyed this and found it relaxing and interesting. Let me know in the comments what fragrances you like of any kind. Male, female, however you identify. Always interested to hear from you. Maybe you don't like fragrances, you just like this video. Let me know. Always interested. No, it doesn't matter. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you soon for another ASMR video. Take care. Bye bye.